Hello some viewers, how are you all? Welcome back to another video. Guys, in this video we are going to learn how to handle a post method. So this was asked by one of the viewer. So this was the doubt. Have added a RestApi request. So Sainath has asked how we can handle the post method in this. So without any further ado, let us start the video. So for that guys, let me install the NuGet packages. If I right click here, manage NuGet packages, I need two packages here. First is NewtonSoftJson. I have to click on browse. So I need this one. So let me install this. Install it. So yeah, I'll click on OK. So let it install the package. So after that I need RestSharp. I would require this. Let me install this too. So let me click on OK. Okay, I've installed that too. Here I want to have a helper class so that I can write all the values and just call in the handle post method. So what I'll do, I'll right click here. So I'll right click here. I'll click on add. So I'll click on class. So I'll write helper class helper.cs. I'll click on add. In this I'll be writing each and everything. So I'll write so this all the methods would be utilized here. So I'll write private rest client. So we have an issue here. Just ask for suggestions. So it has to use using RestSharp. Now I'll use one more private. So I'll write private rest request. So I'll write private rest request. Do we have request? We don't have request. Okay. Rest request right here. So we don't have we do have rest request, and also I need the URL. So this will be my base URL, and here we have get request and post request also to create request. So now I'll use this URL. So I'll write private and this URL will be constant. So I'll write this as a string and this will be my base URL. So base URL I'll be writing so once the base URL is done, we have to set the URL now. So we'll write one more method. In this I'll be writing here public. I'll be writing set URL. I'll be writing here what I have to pass. I have to pass the endpoint. So endpoint we have here all the endpoints. So this is the request. So this will be the endpoint attached. So creating the entire endpoint. So I'll be writing here open bracket close bracket. I'll be setting the URL. I'll write var URL equal to, I'll write path dot, so path is it not taking it? Okay, so path I need a suggestion. So I'll be going system.io. Yeah, so I need this path from system.io. So I'll be writing path and I want to combine it. Do you have combine? Yes, I want to combine the base URL and the endpoint. Click on just tab. Now I'll write var client. So we do have a client. I have defined the client here. So this will be a new REST client. So here, so REST client. Yep, REST client, and the URL is the value it takes, and I want to return the client. So now set URL is done. But what is the error here? Method must have return type. So return type is already there. So it can be string, something like that, but I will write it as REST client. So I want it to be REST client. So now once the set URL is done, I'll go to my handle post method. So let me save this. So what I'll do, I have to call the helper class. So can I call helper? So yeah, helper class I can call. So I can set the URL also. So helper dot, I can set URL. So my URL will be the same. So API users is my URL. So I'll write here, so API/users is my URL here. So now I have to write this URL. I have to save this in a client. So let me write var client. So var client equal to helper.setUrl. Now, so request, I need to create a post method for that. So let me create a post method. So for that, let me go to the helper class. So I'll write public rest request. So I'll write rest request. Here I'll write create post method. So create post method. I'll be passing the payload also here. So open bracket, close bracket. So I'll write here request. So request equal to new rest request. Here I need to pass a method. So base URL, can I pass method? So method dot, do I have a dot for the method? Method dot, yeah, we have post here. So now let me go to request header. I'll put add header. So header should be accept two things. First is accept, and second one is application JSON. So request.AddParameter will put request.AddParameter. So add parameters, what and all we can add. So we can add JSON. So content type will be application JSON. Yeah, after that we can give payload will be my second parameter. Let me write a third parameter also. I need request body. So I'll write parameter dot request body. Parameter type we need, right? Dot. So I'll write request body. So I'll get the request body from here. So I'll be returning the request. Now let us go back to the program. Now I have set the URL to API users. Now I'll do what? I'll put var request. So I'll let var request equal to, so I'll let helper dot create post method or request, which one I've added. So I've let post method. I'll let post request here, that will be good. Post request, and I'll save the file so that I can use the post request. Let's put dot create post request. It takes payload, so I'll have to pass the payload here. Let us see what is the payload here. So let me put the payload value. I just want to copy this, so I want to paste it here. Payload equal to, I'll write var, yeah, a payload equal to like this. So I'll write string payload, and write at the rate here. So at the rate, I'll let open bracket, I'll start the quotations here. Yeah, the entire thing in a single line. So let me close this. Yep. So here string payload. So I need up to the leader. So double quotes. So Morpheus I need double quotes. Job also I need double quotes here, and leader also I need double quotes. Yeah, that's it. So I'll write semicolon at the end. So this is the payload which I'm passing now. So response. So one more thing I think we have to create is the response. After the REST request, we can write get response. So I'll write public REST response. Do we have? Yeah, we have REST response. So I'll write to get response value. So I need two things here. So I need REST client. So REST client of REST client, and also I need a REST request. So both things we need, REST. So both the things we need, and then we have to execute it here. So I'll write return REST client. So I'll write REST client dot execute. What do I have to execute? The REST request. The REST request we have to execute. Now this method we can utilize it here in the program.cs. Response equal to helper dot get response. So we have client now. We have client and we have, and one more thing we have to write in helper. We need to get the content. I'll write public content public TL, right? So making that just having a generic value. So get content, or maybe I can write it in camel case, get content. So I'll write as T and open bracket close bracket. I need a response. I need here the value will be response and open bracket close bracket. So where content equal to response.content. So I need to return this value, return JSON convert. So I can get JSON convert. Yeah, NewtonSoftJson convert only. Fine. Here I want deserialized object. So I'll be writing this one as T and passing the content. So now this one get content, we can submit it here. Here I have to use var create user. So since it's a post method, so I'm creating a user here. Helper.get content. I'll take this as a response. So in the get content, maybe I can reduce. I don't need this generic value. So I just want to I don't want to deserialize this, or I just need to convert. So I want to put it as a string. So content can be string. Now, so in the program.cs get content create user. So can I put console.writeLine of create user? Console does not have writeLine. So now what will be the response here? Okay, it is API users. So let me run it again. See, we got the proper response. So that's it for the video, guys. If you like the video, please click on like. If you're a new viewer, please click on subscribe. Till then, guys, take care. Have a great day. Bye bye.